A man was wronged, deeply wronged. His enemy had stolen from him, humiliated him, broken his trust. The man's heart burned with anger. He could think of nothing but revenge. He wanted to hurt his enemy. He wanted to make him pay. He wanted to throw something at him that would leave a mark. He found an old clay jar. He went to the fire pit, and with a pair of iron tongs, he picked up a hot, glowing coal. He dropped it into the jar. It sizzled. He went back for another, and another, and another. He filled the jar with burning coals. The heat was intense. The clay grew hot, but the man did not care. He had his weapon. He was going to find his enemy, and he was going to throw these coals at him. He would burn him. He would scar him. He would get his revenge. He walked through the village. The jar was heavy. The heat seeped through the clay. His hands began to sting. He shifted the jar to his other arm. The heat burned his skin. He wrapped his cloak around his hands for protection, but the heat found its way through. He walked for miles. His hands blistered. His arms ached. Sweat poured down his face from the heat of the jar. Finally, he reached the edge of the forest where his enemy lived. He saw him standing by a stream. The man raised the jar, ready to hurl the burning coals. But when he looked at his hands, he froze. They were blackened, scarred, blistered, and bleeding. The skin was peeling. The damage was permanent. He looked at the jar. The coals were still glowing. He realized in that moment that he had been carrying the fire for so long, searching for the perfect moment to throw it, that he had burned himself beyond repair. The coals had never touched his enemy. They had only burned the container that held them. He dropped the jar. It shattered. The coals scattered on the ground. He fell to his knees, looking at his ruined hands. A master who had been watching from the trees walked up to him. "Resentment," the master said, "is a fire that burns the container it is kept in. You wanted to scar him, but you scarred yourself. The fire was never in his heart. It was in yours. You carried it. You fed it, and it consumed you. We carry jars of burning coals every day. We hold grudges. We replay old arguments. We wait for the perfect moment to unleash our anger, to prove we were right, to make them feel our pain. But while we wait, the fire is burning us. It raises our blood pressure. It steals our sleep. It poisons our joy. The other person, they are standing by a stream, living their life. They don't even know they are on fire. You can put the jar down. You can let the coals go out. You don't have to throw them. You just have to stop carrying them. Forgiveness is not for them. It is for your hands. It is letting go of the jar so you can finally heal.